Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Smart. Harden missing his last shot. And here's Walker outside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you know, the form, the balance, the release, the touch, the arc. Walker adept at shooting the three ball.
Irving looking over the floor. Over Walker. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game, and it's good, 2 points.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Here's Irving. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Left side Irving feeds it to Griffin. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Tonight's game will be the fourth meeting of the season against the Celtics, and they're looking to take the season series 3-1 with a win. Coach knows that won't be easy, saying, the way Brad Stevens coaches his team, they just get better and better throughout the year. We'll be facing a much better team tonight than the team we got wins off of earlier in the season. We just have to show that we've improved as well. We'll see who's ready for their close-up tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contributions, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Here's Irving. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Irving passes to Harden. The three. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Aldridge.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Thompson outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Harden against Smart. Outside, KD. The three. Aldridge, no luck. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me, and whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Here's Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 7 points for Walker. Nets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And the pass to Harden. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
he's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Walker's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
Now here is Aldridge. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes it to Thompson. Brown kicks to Thompson. Celtics passing it around. Here's Smart. No good from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Griffin dishes to KD. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
And here's Irving. Kemba Walker getting his 3 to go. It's Durant. Oh, what a play!
Boy, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And he hits it to tie the game up. Harden's got 10 points.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And so, Smart nails both of them. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Brown with it. Picked up by Aldridge. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Thompson with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's Durant on the wing.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Walker. Rebound, Boston. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Walker goes in, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Get it going.
Walker the pass to Tatum. And Thompson kicks to Walker. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that one's good. Durant.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Tatum. Griffin with some nice D. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Dinwiddie, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Boy, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Irving against Walker. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Walker. To end the run. No good that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant with it. Outside Irving. He's looking for Griffin and finds him.
Stay there.
Aldridge trying to break free. And that one's good. Griffin. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Thompson finds Walker. Over Irving. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great, great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
Celtics making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Here's Tatum. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the ball.
Oh, yes, sir. Wow. Yes, sir. My goodness. Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. Dinwiddie wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Smart. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Can't hit from the elbow. Celtics trail by 8. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's Durant. The pass to Irving. Outside for Durant. Inside. Poke loose. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, Spencer Dinwiddie is a really good passer at the point guard position, and he knows that's critical to developing chemistry with his teammates.
Now, here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low, here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Aldridge. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. KD passes to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Fournier. Here's the 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Now here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. 8 points for KD.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Over to the left wing.
Yo, set it up.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Harden.
Watch the pin.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Jordan.
DJ.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Jordan, no good on the free throw. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Wanamaker, the pass to Brown. Outside Fournier. To the inside. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here is Williams following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Wanamaker. Offline with his three. Dinwiddie against Williams. Williams comes with a double team. Harris outside. Back to Jordan. 9 feet out. Again, the Nets for two.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wanamaker, the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the first one drops.
You know, for a team like the Nets building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston. And so Jordan nails both of them. Clark, you were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development, the investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them.
Wanamaker, the pass to Fournier. Over Harden. Fournier's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. DeAndre Jordan third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Outside Williams. Back to Walker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Walker's got 12 points in the game.